We'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. They'll go to work at the 25. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll give it off here. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
This kid is the real deal. Are you sure he won't be kicking extra points too?
I'm not so sure, Coach. One thing I am sure of, though. If he works hard and keeps improving, he could be playing at the next level one day. That is a clutch touchdown. Tie game, and they find a way to put it in for 6. I know there's a lot of time left, but that was a big one.
And the extra point is no good. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks off. He's to the 20. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. They'll go to work at the 31-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gives it to the back. Oh, what a hit. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line up in an I. And he's taken down around the 41-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They hand it off. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. So they pick up the first down there. It was about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Again, they go with the halfback here, and again, he picks up some positive yardage and a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll throw on first down. And he's tackled at the 42. That is not where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball.
It's not a good pass at all. And that's going to go down as his 2nd interception of the day.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. They come out in a goal line set. It's the tailback. And down he goes around the 40-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Nice tackle there from the freshman, coming down from his position at safety and making a solid tackle on the ball carrier.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Got it and brought down immediately. They got 4 yards on that one.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball. But they got some decent yards out of it.
They'll work from the shotgun. Gets it to to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 22. They come out in a goal line set. He's tackled at the 18. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the
Second and 6. Ball on the 18. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Let it go, and it's caught for the touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
They saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 33. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here. They'll start at the 33-yard line. First and 10. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Big opening at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin to kick. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 29. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
They really beat them up with that passing attack.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Couple of yards there.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 31. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line.
That was a pretty nice play by the receiver to go up and get that pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
Here's the halfback. He's at midfield. He makes his way out to about the 35.
This kid has really looked good on the ground today. Wouldn't you say that, Kirk?
Yeah, I think that last run put him over 100 yards for the day. But forget about the numbers. He's looked very impressive ducking and slashing through the tacklers today.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 35. 4 wide. He rolls out to the left. Incomplete. Almost picked off. In the end zone, and he dropped the pick. Are you kidding me?
He basically just blew a chance to take points away from the offense. That's huge.
2nd down and 10 to go. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. And that one's incomplete.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
And it's caught. And he's tackled at the 23. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
They line up in the jumbo set. They give to the tailbacks. And he's stopped behind the line.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
4 wide. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Number 17, the intended receiver on the play.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. 3rd down. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. He's on the run. Wants it all. Going deep. Can't pull it in. The defenders separated the receiver from the ball.
I think he separated the laces from the ball.
Now, that's one way to make sure a guy doesn't make a catch.
And the field goal is good. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Fresno State lines up for the kickoff. He hits a booming kick. At the 30. He's tackled at the 35. 6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Might have been some early movement up front. He just flinched.
Brad, one of the most frustrating penalties is a false start because they are the easiest penalties to avoid. It just takes some focus.
1st and 15 now. Ball on their own 30. They're showing blitz. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Looking to throw. Complete. He's got room. They'll bring him down at the 40.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 42. 2 tight end set. Throws, and it's knocked away. And that's a big stop for this defense.
Not so fast, Brad. This offense is losing. They may try to go for it here.
Booming kick. Fielded at the 9. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another.
On that last drive, they took the ball deep out of their own territory and moved it up the field.
That was great offensive production. Everything really came together for them on that last drive.
Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
4 wide. It's the sophomore that's got it. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 36. 5 DBs on the field. He's on the run. He gets rid of it. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29. The defense is in the nickel. Again with a carry. And down he goes at the 24-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 24. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Wide open. Oh, he dropped it.
Number 17, the intended receiver on the play.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Little handoff. He's gobbled up in the backfield. They'll give him an inch or 2, if that.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
Takes the snap and rolls left. And they get the sack. The blitz was the call, but the D lineman was the one who made his way to the quarterback.
And he showed great quickness getting off the line into the backfield. This guy can move for a big fella.
The aggressive defensive call worked there, Kirk. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, then I'm going to keep going after that quarterback.
Off his hands, incomplete.
Number 3,
So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. This kick will be about a 35 or 36-yarder. And they tack on 3 points. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Fresno State ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. Taken from the 10. Oh, man, he took him down hard. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. The offense will start at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. High formation here. Throws it out right to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. And they execute the screen pass for a nice gain and a 1st down.
They ran that play to perfection. I love the way the quarterback keeps his eyes downfield while the screen develops. Not only is he freezing the safety, but he's inviting a heavy pass rush at the same time. That right there, my friend, is what happens when you run this play like it's drawn up.
It's 1st and 10. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Brought down at the 37. That throw could not have been any better.
Hey, Kirk, that reminds me of the touch you used to throw with.
Yeah, come on, Scooter. This guy throws much better than I could even dream of throwing.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. Tackle at the 28.
I like what the coach is doing here with this hurry-up offense. Watch for this young defense to get a little confused on this play.
He steps out at the 27. About a yard on the completion, but it's good for the 1st down.
And, Coach, this is becoming a very nice drive that they've been able to put together. That's 3 first downs, and they're still going.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds.
Now, that's what I like to see. This first down came because this kid was not afraid to go over the middle. Nice job of beating the man coverage on the slant route.
Two-score game, and they can cut that down here if they can get this one in the end zone. The red zone has not been kind to this offense. Are they going to end this drought? Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it. Almost intercepted in the end zone.
And you can see he made a great move here, anticipating the football, and came up with a big defensive play.
Yep. What I like is he didn't get called for pass interference on that play.
That brings up 2nd and goal. Just a minute remains in this football game. And they have 3 bunched. And it's knocked away.
22, the intended receiver on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. 3rd down. 3 wideouts here. Drops back to pass. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Guys, this one isn't over yet.
Not by a long shot, my friend. They just put the ball in the end zone there. If they could somehow get the ball back, they need to do it one more time.
Well, there isn't a lot of time left here, Coach, but that touchdown definitely makes this a whole new ball game.
He makes the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Fresno State 19, Wisconsin 14.